Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. And thank you for tuning in to today's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, because you literally cannot sleep on the Dallas Cowboys because things happen late in the evening, late at night, first thing in the morning. So you want to be up to speed with all that is happening with the Dallas Cowboys, especially since we are 58 days, 8 hours, 10 minutes, and 35 seconds away from kickoff against the Carolina Panthers. Woo. Guys, I have to admit to you guys, I have two addictions. One you guys know about, coffee. I literally drink coffee all day long. I will literally fill up a couple of big 26-ounce coffee thermoses in the morning, and sometimes I'll fill one up with iced coffee in it, and I will sit there and literally drink on it all day long. I mean, I will come back hours later, it's still in the truck, I'm still drinking on that same coffee. I've actually the next day sometimes not realized I left the other one in the truck, and it's been there overnight. And yeah, I'm addicted to coffee. That's one of them. And the other one is I'm addicted to you guys in the Dallas Cowboys. I literally wake up every morning excited to find out if there's anything happening with the Cowboys. And guys, we have 12 days until the team heads to Oxnard. Thank God the offseason is almost over. I'm excited. I am literally about to explode. You know, we've had a busy offseason. You know, we've changed over a lot of people on the roster. You know, we did some free agents. We did what looks to be hopefully a good draft. We made some coaching changes. There's been a lot to talk about, but it's still not the same as having the guys on the field. Ah, boy. You know, apparently, one person has been sleeping on the Dallas Cowboys, and that's former New York Giant coach Ben McAdoo, or should we say McAdoo, the fired coach of the New York Giants, who you would think might be a little bitter about the New York Giants, but no. He thinks that the New York stinking Giants will become NFC East champions this year. Now, I know I have pointed out that I believe 7 times since 2004, the team in the basement has won the division, including last year. They even won the Super Bowl. Yeah. The Eagles went from worst to first the year before. We did the same thing. We were in the basement in 2015, win it in 2016. So there is that. However, I don't think that they're going to do it. I still think Eli Manning is a turnover machine, who is, yes, he was at one time a 2-time Super Bowl MVP, but he is a shell of himself. I still think that offensive line, even with Will Hernandez, still needs a whole lot of work, even with Nate Soldier. Yes, they've got a franchise running back, but I'm not quite sold on that defense. But he thinks the Eagles, won't do it. They won't repeat. The Cowboys, well, they've got a great offensive line, but we've been saying that for years, haven't we? Ha, ha, ha. And then, of course, Sean Lee always gets injured. And the defensive line, well, they always have people suspended. So that's his assessment of the Cowboys, and his assessment of the Redskins are, they're the Redskins. So a little haterade from a former coach. But I guess he wouldn't be mad since he's still on the payroll. His contract is still being paid like he's coaching, so he's getting the kitty without having to do the work. So I guess he would toe the company line on that one. In other news with our Dallas Cowboys, what seems to have become the hot thing to do these days is to show your workout. Looks like weightlifting, squat, 5. I used to do that back in the day, but the world I have on right now, I can't find that. Literally, just all over the place. I mean, there'd just be, parts of knees just everywhere. But yeah, shout out to all of our Cowboy players that have been working and busting their tail, getting ready for the season. And of course, after Dak Prescott had his wide receivers together there working out in Florida, things got a little sticky.
You've been.
Oh.
They went fishing.
Oh.
He stuck to you?
Oh.
Is it sucking?
Nah, he ain't. Oh.
So Alan Hearns and this fish
Ooh. Oh.
now
He's
bonded
stuck.
with Dak Prescott. Look for that connection to be something special or something fishy. Now back to the 800-pound gorilla in the room. I know you guys have fatigue now. I know you are sick and tired. It's like, can we just do something and get this over with? And I'm just like saying, yeah, can we do something and get this over with? Because I know you guys don't want to hear me talking about you know who. But he is burning bridges. He is burning bridges with the Seattle Seahawks and their fan base. Literally. Think about it. How would you like it if Zeke Elliott was talking about befriending, I don't know, the New York Giants? He followed them, talked about them. Wouldn't you kind of say, what the hell are you doing? I mean, I had a Texas cup because I'm a coffee addict. And people wanted to, tar and feather me. Imagine if one of your key players constantly kept talking about another team. Or better yet, how about if your girlfriend kept talking about, a friend of yours? Bill is so sweet. He's such a nice guy. Did you hear about what Bill was doing over there in the community and stuff? He's giving back. Yeah. Oh, Bill, Bill got a new haircut. He's looking pretty smooth. Would you look at your girl kind of side-eye and say, what the hell? But that's what Earl Thomas is doing. He is having scorched earth policy. Much like Sherman marching to the sea. On a daily basis now, it's gotten to the point of there's some tad bit, some breadcrumb, something that links him with his desire to become a Dallas Cowboy. Now, I don't know if that helps or hurts in negotiation, because I think all it boils down to now is, what is it going to finally take to get this deal done? How much will Seattle finally settle for? Brian Broaddus thinks that the Cowboys have offered a number 2. I would like a number 3 for Earl Thomas personally. But I believe that he could transform the defense from good to elite. I know I may be crazy. I know. I may be, I don't know, what is the term here? Obsessed with this idea. But from time to time, I know I'm not Joe Analysis. I'm not Adam Schefter or Ian Rappaport or, Todd McShay or any of these guys that are, the experts out there in picking players. But sometimes I just get this thing stuck in my head that this is the guy. I remember years back at the draft, I was like, the Cowboys need Aaron Donald. That's the guy. You got to get Aaron Donald. We didn't get him. But look what Aaron Donald's done. Back in February 2016, I said Dak Prescott is the perfect quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. And proceeded to go to the draft and had signs, draft Dak. Got Joe Boo on the stage at that draft. I wanted Calais Campbell last year on this defense. Calais Campbell, and it's amazing because I got a picture with me and Calais Campbell where we had an event that we were doing, and we're running through the NFL players high-fiving. I'm 5'11", 260 pounds, and Calais literally makes me look like a little kid. But I wanted that guy on this defense last year. And I believe if we had that guy on the defense, that defense would have been elite. And I had that same feeling about Earl Thomas. Say what you will. This is just a gut feeling that I have that I believe is the piece that's missing. You look back at our Cowboys defense. We've had some that have been better than others. But one thing that has always been a part of the Dallas Cowboys' great defenses is great safeties. And we have not had even an above average safety in a long time. That, number one technique guy, that is. So I think this guy could help you do that. We'll have to wait and see if that happens. We'll have to wait and see today what Earl Thomas does to tease us Dallas Cowboys. But Earl, if you're watching, if you really and truly want to make a big splash, if you really and truly want to show your love for the Dallas Cowboys and a desire to be here, you need to subscribe to the Joe Boo Sports Report. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and I'll see you guys real soon.